Hi everybody, UK. It's Tuesday. We've done a day already. Well done us. Nearly 2 days, depending on when you're watching this. Okay, we're doing talk through stories. So we've got our story this week, haven't we? Do you remember it? Ruby's Worry. So I'm going to read it first. Then we're going to have a look at 2 new words from the book today. Are you ready? So you might be able to join in with parts of it now. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time, and it filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. Look at it, it's huge. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. She noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was! Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. And there it is, look, about to go, because she's going to talk about it, and then it disappears. Okay, that's our lovely story this week, isn't it? You're going to get to know it really well because we read it every day, don't we? So sorry parents, if you're listening to this, you're going to hear the same story every day, but the children love it, don't you guys? Because then you get to know it really, really well. Okay, so before we do today's words, we're going to do yesterday's words. Can anyone remember them? Don't blame me if you can't. We need a few days to get our brains warmed up, don't we? Okay, so the first one was discover. To find something or find something out. Yeah, that was yesterday's. And the other one from yesterday was explore. To look around a place carefully. Explore, look really carefully. So today, the words that we've got today are quite close to each other in the story. The first one is on this page. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. It's that word. Where is it? Wondered. Okay. And to wonder means to think about something. Wonder. My turn. Wonder. Wonder. Brilliant. Okay, so I've got some examples of when we might use the word wonder. Oh dear, they're under my camera. I'm just going to do a jiggery pokery. Oh dear, I think it's going to take me a few days to get back into this home learning, isn't it? Right. These are some sentences where we can use the word wonder or wondered, because often we sort of use the word wondered in the past tense. The teacher wondered if the children would ever be quiet. I don't ever have to wonder that, do I, with Thai class? That's one way we might say wondered. Next one. Karim wondered what sort of animal to draw. Wondered. And Gemma wondered what they would have for lunch. Okay, that's how we can use wondered. So now we're doing thumbs up, thumbs down for these sentences, okay? So do you think they're right? Have I used wondered correctly? Up. If not, down. Okay, Ellie wondered what her name was. What do you think? It's not about you, Ellie Grace, don't worry. Ellie wondered what her name was. Show me your thumbs. Yeah, hopefully Ellie's going to know what her name is. I know, Ellie Grace, you know what your name is. So Ellie wondered what her name was. No, we don't wonder what our name is, do we? We know what our name is. Dad wondered if the supermarket sold food. Or Dad wondered if the supermarket sold food. Yeah, we're going for that one because you don't wonder if the supermarket sells food, do you? We all know that the supermarket sells food. Okay, listen up for the next one. Julia wondered if she would be allowed to stay up late. Julia wondered if she would be allowed to stay up late. Which way are your thumbs going? Yeah, thumbs up. Wondered, yeah, because she's thinking about, I wonder if I'm going to be allowed to stay up late. Okay, last one. I wondered where Dad was going to take me for my birthday. I wondered where Dad was going to take me for my birthday. Or, let's see your thumbs. Well done, we're going yay for that one, because you wonder where someone might take you for your birthday, mightn't you? Brilliant. Okay, so that's that word, wonder. The next word is about the size that her worry became. Do you remember this page here? And it says, now the worry was enormous. Okay, and that's our other word. Enormous. It means very large in size. My turn. Enormous. Enormous. Well done. It sounds like it starts with an I, doesn't it? But it starts with an N. Enormous. You might say enormous, but I sometimes say enormous. Enormous. Yeah. Okay, so you ready for some sentences? So this is where it would work. Enormous. Class 1 made an enormous dragon out of tissues and newspaper. That works, doesn't it? What about I had an enormous sandwich at lunch? That works as well, doesn't it? Yeah, enormous, very large. Okay, are you ready? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Get your thumbs ready. Get them ready, get them out. Meg needed help to get on the enormous horse. Meg needed help to get on the enormous horse. Or Show me your thumbs. Well done. It's thumbs up, isn't it? Yeah, because if it's an enormous horse, it's a big horse. That does make sense. What about this one? Listen really carefully. Dad used an enormous pair of scissors to cut his nails. Dad uses an enormous pair of scissors to cut his nails. What do you think? Show me your thumbs. Okay, we're going thumbs down on that one. That one was maybe a bit tricky. You wouldn't use an enormous pair of scissors to cut your nails, would you? Because your nails are only small. So if you had an enormous pair of scissors, they would be too big for your nails. So that one is a Okay, 2 more. Year 3 made an enormous banner to tell people about the school fair. Year 3 made an enormous banner to tell people about the school fair. Where are you going? Yeah, that's up that one, isn't it? Yeah, because they're going to make a really big banner, a really large banner so that everyone knows about the fair. Well done. Last one. The enormous baby was the same size as an ant. The enormous baby was the same size as an ant. What do you think? Yeah, we're going down that one because ants aren't very big, are they? So it can't really be an enormous baby. Number 1, we don't normally get enormous babies. And number 2, if it was the same size as an ant, it wasn't enormous, was it? It's just a little tiny baby. So it definitely wasn't enormous. Okay, well done. Let's just go through our words. Let's see if you can read them to me. So the first one, discover. Well done. This one, explore. Well done. This one, enormous. Well done. And this one, wonder. Well done. Right, year 1s, don't worry if you're struggling to read those because they are tricky words. Like I said, this is normally something we do with the year 2s, but I just thought we'd do it all together because it'd be nice this week. So don't worry if you're struggling with some of those words, year 1s. You're going to be super duper clever, ready for year 2 in September, already knowing some of these words. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'll see you tomorrow for another Ruby's Worry, and I will try. I'll have a little look through my book collection upstairs and do another little story as well for you to listen to whenever you feel like. All right, thanks for all the work you're sending in. See you soon.